After seeing all these girls, I think his energy level has gone up high. He's an enthusiastic speaker.
If you had seen my CC6, you would know the reason why I sent you thirdly. I am a master procrastinator, and that's what my CC6 was about.
See, and love to play.
So, we all enjoyed the prepared speeches session, right, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, moving on to the next session, it's the impromptu speech session. Now, there were a few stories that were told during the prepared speeches session about themselves, about the speakers, about their mothers and whatnot. But you can't take 3 days to prepare, 3 weeks or 3 days to prepare a story. If you are telling a story to someone, if you go on a trip or something and someone knows how the trip was, you need to be able to tell the story about the trip immediately. And that's exactly what this PT session is about. Right? As soon as I give a topic here, the person called upon to the stage will have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute, the green card will be shown. At 1 minute 30 seconds, the amber will be shown. And at 2 minutes, the red card will be shown. And you will have 30 seconds to finish it up. Ready? Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. So, first speaker would be our Toastmaster Thomas. One habit that has landed you in trouble.
I've been rather serious about my work. That's given me rewards, but that's also put me in trouble. But that's everybody's story. But I want to tell you what's another habit. For 40 years, I have boosted the revenues of both ITC and the Government of India. Government of India by paying SIM tax and ITC by paying SIM tax plus. 40 years. It all started when I was in college, just into college, basketball team, no hair, facial hair, how to show that you are with the men. So afterwards we'll have a charminar, that is. It stayed with me. It was a curse that stayed with me. I thought I had all kinds of diseases, including the dreaded C, but none of them proved right. One day, coming out of Bombay's metro station, I threw away one full packet of Dunhill. Said, I'm done with. What are done with? I started bumming others for cigarettes. So much so that I bought a full pack. They started bumming me for cigarettes. And that was the end of that. I've tried the retardation way, I've tried the sudden stop way. Finally, I enrolled myself in a monastery. Lovely place, so close to God the people were. There was no way I could smuggle in a cigarette. That got rid of this 40 years curse that I had. See, one of the major considerations I had was, it was not so much about health. I knew, what do villains do before and after the heinous crimes?
Laugh.
Laugh. Before that? Smoke. Yeah, I knew that's the category I would get placed in if I continue to be smoking. That is the greatest provocation. I even withstood my family's pressure. I had got medically cleared. But this thing about being categorized with the villains, and you know the whole list, except Gabbar Singh, I don't like any of them. I decided to give up this. It's been 5 years, not just 21 days or 45 days, as I normally talk about. 5 years, it's for good for me. Thank you very much.
Next up is Toastmaster Sundaram. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Okay, today morning there was another community club, rather an advanced Toastmaster club, conducted all women's Toastmaster meeting. How many of you attended Medley Toastmaster club meeting? Two. Less than 1%. Okay, I can repeat the story. So a couple of weeks back, on a Friday evening when I returned from office, I was in a jolly mood, but I wanted to enjoy my weekend with my family, wife, and others. I want to do something different. Hey Jayanti, next 3 days we have a long weekend. How can we spend our weekend? She said, come on, say something. So whatever you want, I can do that. Shall we go out? She again said, What's wrong with her? I asked my son, what happened to Mama? What is she doing? Why is she not opening my mouth? Papa, I did a mistake. When she asked for lipstick, I gave her baby stick. My God, yes, 2, 3 long weekdays. I thought of enjoying, right? So 3 days went up peacefully because silence is golden, right? On that Monday night after the long weekend, then finally she opened her mouth, right? He said, "Fool, can I not differentiate between lipstick and baby stick, right? Don't you know that I am preparing for my ISC contest? I was just taking a pause for 3 days, right? And finally, that pause went for a toss, right? So then I had a nasty time. So what can go wrong? Or this can go wrong with wrong questions.
Next, can we have guest Anbu Karasi on stage, please?
Just enjoy. I think everybody are dead.
Why you don't want to be a millionaire? Why you don't want to be a millionaire?
I didn't say that. Why I don't want to be a millionaire? Leading Toastmasters first of all, after a long time coming to the life. Okay, why I don't want to be a millionaire? I disagree with the statement. Everyone want to be a millionaire and they want to work hard for that. Not for the money, for the love and affection. So I think I'm confused. And anyways, I'm very happy and first time I'm coming and I don't know what I'm talking. Thank you so much.
Next speaker is Toastmaster Dharani. You stayed in the hostel, sir. Still, this question is going to be like this is more kind of situation than a topic. So you are a hostelite. You are staying in a hostel, and your room is shabby, as is usually. And your mom comes to visit your hostel. Room is shabby. It's okay. And your mom comes to visit you in your hostel and sees the shabby room. Now you have to defend yourself why the room is shabby against your mother.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. As the table topic also says, I have to defend myself that the room is shabby. Of course, I will blame my friends. There is no other job. So I will blame my friends that they came and they did something and they made the room shabby. So by that I will escape from it. And I will clean the room and make it.
Next up is also a situation, and this time we'll have two people come up on stage. One will be Toastmaster Aravind, and the other guest Sharayu Sharma. Do you guys watch Big Boss? Did you watch Big Boss? This start with Bollywood only. So you don't watch, but you watch. So you are a potential contestant, Big Boss contestant. You are assistant to the casting director. You have to convince Aravind to take part in the next season Big Boss, and you have to reject it.
Good afternoon.
This is 2 to 4 minutes. Yes.
So, hi, this is Anu, and I think so you must have got a mail from us, a call a few days back, you're not picking up. And I just
From
wanted
another
to,
man?
no, it was from the famous director, and haven't you not picking up, he's a close friend of yours, and like he's been complaining, and that's why he sent me to you, to talk to you personally, and
He knows my calls very well.
That's why he has sent you.
So here I'm going to talk and speak and just try to figure out that why are you not why are you not accepting this big offer that we are making for this big show that everybody is keen to watch
So
and
basically,
waiting.
yes, what I understand is we speak about press for progress. So in Big Boss, there are equal number of male participants and equal number of women participants. Reduce the number of male participants.
Press for progress. I am not talking about this at all. This is
Population
Big
is
Boss,
different from
only
progress.
Arvind. People want to see Arvind. Okay,
Who said?
people want to see Arvind. Press for progress will be there. There will be equal number of women contestants and they will be doing their thing. But how are you relating your offer with press for progress? How is it relatable?
I am a person who fights for women, who always believes that women has great potential to rock.
You just talking about the offer that you're not accepting.
Accepting, is it? So simple. Here's the condition. If the number of women in the contest is 9, and if there is only one male participant, and if that male participant is me, I'll definitely say yes. Even without salary or even without fee.
In fact, I know the TV industry for so long, and you're such a
Oh, is it?
you're such a reputed.
So all the failed actors get into Big Boss. So I don't know if that is a prize or.
See, I think I would like to suggest that this is very good for your career, first of all. You'll be in, total limelight. We're going to pay you
So
so
you mean
much.
to say that right now I'm not in the limelight?
That it will increase. You will have good career opportunities. And Big Boss, it's a big step for your career.
So first of all, who named it Big Boss?
It's far from Big Boss.
Alright, that's the case. So consider my offer as well. So I can agree even without any penny. If at least one or two women can be added extra than men. Now the ball is in your court, you have to say.
All is in my court and it was always in my court. I would just suggest that this Big Boss.
No, even you are commanding. I don't know what to do. I don't have any other choice than to accept it, so I'll say yes to it. So she was first polite and then she either accept it. I accept, madam. Thank you.
So Arvind accepted, right? Next also we'll continue with the same role play. And for this we'll have Toastmaster Ronnie and guest Saranya. So Arvind has now accepted to take part in Big Boss. He is in the Big Boss house. And Saranya here is a die-hard fan of Arvind. So she knows which area the Big Boss house is in, but she doesn't know which house. Saranya, now you will go to that area and attempt to find that house. And there you see Ronnie, who is one of the security personnel. And you have been instructed not to reveal which house it is to anyone, whatsoever may be the case. So without directly asking for the house and letting him know that you are a fan, you should attempt to extract from him the information on which house is the Big Boss house, so that you can go and meet Arvind. Okay? That's why I said security personnel. Ready?
Hi boss. So I was looking for, I belong to the Big Boss crew and I need to get into the house and give some properties for their games. So can you please tell me where it is?
What
Big Boss house? Yeah.
I'm just walking around.
Same crew.
Speak for the evening walk. Join me the talk. It was a very interesting show, I know that. It was nice, but then I don't think it's a little too much.
Why you don't like it?
Because there are a lot of girls with him. I heard some rumors that he asked, especially for
jealousy.
the
Director will ask me to
last
listen to
episode,
girl.
whatever.
What is your name? What is your name? Tell me.
My
I'm
name
going
is
to
Ronnie.
complain to the director.
My name is Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Come madam, walk with me. It's an
Okay.
evening exercise, madam.
I have work today. I have to get into the house, man. Tell me quickly.
I don't know which house you're talking about. I don't know anything. But
The
one
house
thing
where
I
other than this thing.
Big Boss.
Yes.
The house, Big Boss. I see it every day in TV. I've also been wondering where that house is, but I don't know.
You work here, right? You have the ID card on.
This is just me, my official way of walking around. I don't know.
Okay, where are the lights set? Too many lights.
Lights are all around. Street lights, the government has been very kind. They are providing street lights all over the place for us, people like us to walk. Let's walk.
Okay, let's talk now.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Okay, so.
Okay, now. Walking around, I do this every day. Yeah, the number for voting. That you know.
So you know that.
Yeah, the
Then
number
you know
for-
the house as well.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7.
Hey, I need to put all these properties in and tell them about the games.
No, the number for voting for Arvind is 5. Which I had asked 10 people.
That I know. I've been like voting for him like for every second. Okay, these are.
Your house? For my house.
My house, I know. I know about your house. That's the biggest house. I have to do my job.
I really don't know, ma'am. I know only one house. The way straight leads to my house. You can come there. I have very good balcony. You can sit there. I invite you for
Thank
coffee.
you. Thank you. I'll see Arvind after he comes out of the show. Thanks.
Okay, situation's over. So, next up, can I have Toastmaster Adagappan? If you can, if you could have one superpower, what would that be? If you could have one superpower, what would that be?
Good evening, Toastmasters. So many ladies here. So I wish you women stay happy. Lord Muruga should sorry, Minerva. Good evening, Toastmasters. Here after lunch, see, I am sitting there and watching. Very poor man, you know. We don't have that much energy to say. Good evening. So one superpower. Actually, I think many of you know that I am a doctor. Actually, a lot of patients comes to me with a lot of problems. Every time, I think, whenever I come here, I used to talk about the diseases and all sort of patients, even for the topics as well. For the prepared speeches, I used to think I should not talk about the diseases, I should talk something else, automatically the disease only comes. So many diabetes and patients. Every time I used to make them aware about the diseases and lead a healthy life and all. It's very tough to change. If I get a superpower from God somewhere, I'll just go into everyone's minds and start thinking about to lead a healthy life. So I actually don't know why people know everything. Everyone knows that you have to lead a healthy life in order, because that's more important after all, right? Other than money, fame, and everything else, health is more important. But most of the time we forget about it. I think if I get a superpower, I will go into everyone's mind and change their attitude. Thank you.
Next up, can we have guest Meenu? You have an option to add one word to the English dictionary. What would that word be and why? One word to the English dictionary. What would that word be and why?
Good evening all. My name is Neenu and this is my first day and I'm just coming here for learning this meeting. One word. For me, basically, I like all kind of speaking and all these stuff. But for me, it's like the care, the love, and affection. I feel the synonyms or the other things, which is whenever I just look around for other words. For example, whenever I just look for some kind of talking or writing in some other words or in, putting in a post, I feel the number of words for those two words, care and affection, is very less. So if at all, if I get a chance to do something, I want to find a word for these two, maybe care and affection. That's more very interesting, and you can have, and it will be used by everyone. So for me, it is some word relating to care and affection. Thank you.
So, hope you guys enjoyed today's session, and that's it from the DTE Master. Over to the TMO.